Hello everyone, welcome back to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan and beyond. Today we bring you two major stories coming out of South Sudan. First, we'll talk about the government is strongly rejecting a document spreading online that claim to expose large money transfer linked to powerful leaders within South Sudan. Second, we'll talk about a tragic plane crash near the capital of Juba that has taken the life of 14 people. These are serious developments that are raising many questions across the country. Before we move on, please, if you are new to Changfied YouTube channel, I would like you to help the channel by subscribing, turn on the notification bell, so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Let's begin our report with government reject leaked document. South Sudan Justice Minister Michael Makwelwet has dismissed a document that has been spreading quickly on social media. This document claimed to show secret financial transaction involving people close to President Salva Kiir Mayardit and other senior government officials. But according to the minister, Michael Makwelwet, he stated that this document is completely false. The document was titled something like Investigation Leak Report. It claimed to come from an official investigation involving Dr. Benjamin Bolmel, a businessman turned politician. The document listed a large amount of money, millions of dollars, allegedly sent to different individuals, including members of the president's family. Because of the serious nature of this claim, many people online began reacting and sharing the document widely. Let's look at the government response. According to this report, Justice Minister Michael Makwelwet spoke clearly to the public. He said the document is not real. He stated that it did not come from any official investigation and it may have been created using artificial intelligence. Michael Makwelwet gave a warning. He wanted people not to believe everything they see online. According to him, official investigation committee do not release information in this way. They are required to keep their finding private until officially announced. So here is warning to media and public. Michael Makwelwet, the minister, he also gave a strong warning. He said spreading unverified information can cause serious problem. And he added that media organization must be careful. Sharing false information can lead to legal consequences. Even forwarding such message can make someone responsible. Makwelwet reminded the public that South Sudan has a cybersecurity law in place. This law allows authorities to track people who spread false information online. Second official response. Another official by the name Abraham Taylor Ringdeng also rejected the document. He called it fake, a provocation, and a made-up story. He explained that the investigation team has no such record. The name and numbers in the document are not real. The document does not match any official finding. He also said that official reports are never shared as leak. Instead, they are released through proper government through government channels. This situation is important because it shows how fast information can spread. Social media can make unverified claim look real, and when sensitive topics like money and politics are involved, the impact can be even bigger. Let's look at the background on Bull Mill. Let's look at the background of Dr. Benjamin Bull Mill. Dr. Benjamin Bull Mill, he was once a powerful figure in the ruling party. In early 2025, Bull Mill was appointed by President, and later he became a senior leader in the ruling party. This showed that he had a strong influence. But things changed quickly. In November 2025, Dr. Bull Mill was placed under house arrest. After that, he lost his position. He was removed from leadership roles, and his military rank was taken away. His fall from power raised many questions. Some people began speculating about internal political struggles. So let's look at the current situation. Right now, investigations are still ongoing. The government say it will find out who created the fake document, and online debate are continuing. This story is still developing. We will continue giving you a report on this when we have more information. Now let's move to the second major story today. This one is a tragic and heartbreaking report. Today we have a breaking report: deadly plane crash near Juba. A small passenger plane has crashed near Juba, killing everyone on board. According to the report, according to the South Sudan Civil Aviation Authority, 14 people lost their life in this accident. What happened was, the aircraft was a small plane known as Cessna Caravan or Cessna Caravan. It was operated by a local company. The flight was traveling from Yei to Juba. Here is the timeline. According to this information, the plane took off in the morning. About 30 minutes later, communication was lost. Soon after, the plane crashed about 20 kilometers from Juba. There were no survivors. The plane had one pilot, 13 passengers, among them 12 were South Sudanese, 2 were Kenyan national. This makes the tragedy even more painful, as families from different countries are affected. Early reports suggest that crash may have been caused by bad weather. Officials said visibility was very low. Weather conditions may have made flying difficult. However, this is only preliminary information. A full investigation is now underway. Rescue team were sent to the crash site. Their work includes recovering bodies, collecting evidence, and understanding what went wrong. The aviation authority also sent condolences to the families of the victim. This is not the first aviation accident in South Sudan. In a recent year, several small planes have crashed. Many flights operate in difficult conditions. Some common challenges include poor weather, old aircraft, and limited infrastructure. Well, these issues continue to raise concern about safety. Air travel is very important in South Sudan, especially for remote areas. But safety must always come first. This accident highlights the need for better equipment, a stronger safety system, and improved weather monitoring. Today news showed two very different but important realities. On one side, the power of social media, on the other, the danger of misinformation. Well, we have learned about the sad news relating to this incident where plane crashed. If you are new to Changfied YouTube channel, I would like you to hit the channel by subscribing, turn on the notification bell, so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye. Let's meet on the next report.